Speaking of awkward and weird, I saw this picture of you, girl, and I got worried. What was going on in this picture?
Oh, isn't that lovely? It's lovely.
Gorgeous.
I just want you to know that no one stole. I actually tweeted that of myself. I did. So I'm blonde, and I've been dyeing my hair black for over a decade, right? So I started getting like a little irritation. Never assumed, I didn't figure out it was from hair dye because I've been doing it for so long. Right. And I'm not a salon person. I just put some stuff in my hair and sit in front of the TV and, you know. So then that kind of started happening, and then I started kind of associating with, I think this has something to do with hair dye. Nah, didn't worry about it too much. So then I had kind of gone on the computer and looked up on this thing, and it was like called a PPD allergy. And it said, what's interesting about it, and the reason I want people to know about it, the reason I tweeted that lovely picture of myself, is because it's an acquired allergy that you get if you've been dyeing your hair black for a really long time. So you don't suddenly get it, but it can be fatal.
Oh,
so
boy.
On that day, I dyed my hair. It was the first day back shooting in CIS. I went to work, I dyed my hair on a Wednesday, went to work at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday, worked all day long, went home and woke up the next morning, my head was getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Wow. So it took 48 hours for it to sink in. But by the time I got to the hospital, it's like half my head was this big, and the other half was like this big, and my eyes were swollen shut, and I'm like, people need to see this. Yeah. So now I'm actually...
Yeah, what do you do now?
We haven't figured it out. A real scientist out there, not one that just plays on TV, someone who's actually really smart, is going to figure this out. I believe that, to get the chemicals out of it. But as of now, we have black hairspray, so it's awful. So I spray my hair black all the time. But then right now I have roots. I have like half blonde and half black hair, and it's not cute at all. So if I'm like coming like here or I'm working or whatever, I have to like spray it all down. But now Abby has black nails, because if I touch my head, then it looks like I've been digging in a coal mine. There's a lot to it.
You're doing this because you really care about Abby and how we feel about her.
Yes, because a lot of people were like, oh no, go blonde. And I'm like, I don't think the world is ready for a blonde Abby. I'm not ready for a blonde Abby.
Pauly,
yeah.
That is such an amazing thing to do for all of us.
She's like, I'm a little Abby obsessed. I love her so much, and I want to be her when I grow up. And
so do we.
Yeah.
We love Abby.
We
love Abby. Abby has the best heart in the world, but so do you. You have the most amazing heart in the world.
But she's just like, you know, there's something about that character that is very, it's almost like an anime. She's she's much like a little cartoon. And she's always looked the same, and you don't want to see a big change, or you don't want them to really age, you don't want to change, like you don't want to see Charlie Brown with a big head of hair, you know? Like, that would be weird, right? I think. So it's because she is such a little cartoon character, I'm going to do everything I can to keep her the same for the masses.
Oh, thank you. Well, in the meantime, I hope they figure out what's going on with hair dyes.
And for your mom.
Really do.
I want to change Abby for your mom.
No.
Your mom's my biggest fan.
And my mom is serious about, there are very few pictures on my mom's dresser at home. She gave me a picture. It has been there ever since. I see you every single day.